Fresh J. What up, squad?
What's up, man?
How's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Good. Alive and well, man.
Well, me, I'm not. I heard I'm old, first of all. I just want to make sure everybody know. I just had a birthday.
Yeah. What? September 7th.
Yeah. I don't know how many days that it was ago, but
getting old, like you said, you can't keep up with
it. They say
11 days ago.
They say your memory is the second thing to go. I can't remember what the first was. You get it?
Woo,
you get it? Boy, getting old. I'm telling you, I hurt my back though.
This nigga got dad jokes and no kids.
Yeah. See, you get them no matter what.
You should say
they call them. They're actually old man jokes.
Oh, okay.
But their dad jokes is most of these old men have kids.
That's true.
You should start saying, nigga, all these niggas is my sons, B.
All these niggas is my sons, B.
That's fair.
Okay. Now I'm saying it. So now everybody know. Anyway, I hurt my back like a motherfucker.
Ow, my back.
Putting on my pants. That's when you know you old.
You hurt your back putting on your pants?
I swear, I was putting on my, like, I lifted my leg up to put my pants, my put them on.
Yeah.
And
we know.
it felt like a balloon had blew up in the back of, like, my lower back. I got a freaking extra belt on right now.
For support.
To support my back. Like, I'm in pain.
That's wild, B.
Did your back get hurt, or were you just doing some hypochondriac shit?
No, I really did have an injured back. Like, so I told one of my friends who's like a physical therapist or whatever, and he said exactly what it was. It's like, basically, I'm not, I don't have no core training, but so there's a part of you, your body just kind of reacts when the front part of your body is not strong enough to hold the back part of you. It's like it pulls your back like this. It pulls your back from the bottom up.
Like a suspender.
Like a
suspender. It's kind of like a suspender. And then he said it's like a triangle here. And if all that's not in...
Your T-band.
Yeah. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Because I also had pain down the side of my left leg. And I was all like... He started telling me stretches. This is the thing.
Hey, that's what keeps me from getting old hating ass nigga. I know my body, bro.
Right. He was teaching me.
It's your T-band.
He was teaching me these stretches. He's all like, this is how you stretch, what you do to stretch, or this is what you massage. And that shit was actually working easily. Like, I was all like, damn, and you don't even know. Like, you don't even know.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Like, if you, a regular old man, which I could have been, a regular old man, had nobody to talk to about it, I'd be like, man, it's just my body just finally giving up on
I'm
me.
just dying.
It just,
it's as simple as that, too. People just shrivel up and fucking die. You're like, you know what? My hip was the first thing to go. And you're like, bro, you could have got that shit massaged out, bro.
It's about time I see my maker.
So you mean you could have went and bought a tennis ball for 45 cents?
It just rubbed your hip on a damn tennis ball.
Right.
Okay, bet.
Right. You probably had to get it in a pack, but
hey,
one was
that one right there.
You know that nigga was saying, like,
It ain't about the tennis ball.
It ain't. See, that what's wrong with you youngsters.
It ain't about the
Y'all don't understand. When your time comes, your time gonna come.
God
Keep on
said.
living.
keep on living.
God said. See, I serve a mighty Lord.
He said at my time, I can't be out here at the club no more.
So I ain't going. That's why I ain't going.
I'm out. I'm over it.
It's not because it costs $30 out there though. I just ain't going.
I got retirement. I
Social Security.
$400.
I got Social Security. I can do it. I just don't want to go.
You know what's crazy? If niggas really just live the life like niggas should live life and just like focus on yourself and do all that, you gonna get hoes anyway. Every old nigga I know got plenty bitches.
It's just normal. I think I was just thinking about that right before I got here. How, like, I'm gonna get married and I'm about to get these bitches. As soon as I get married, well, that's just a safety precaution. You think about. It's to say in this climate.
This nigga said I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna get these bitches.
I mean, that's when they come.
Yeah, well, it's a safety precaution because you need a witness now. If you gonna smash, you need somebody else in the room. If you have your wife there, and if you did something wrong, hey, see your wife. She can't testify against you.
This is hilarious.
No, I just thought of that, but yeah.
I don't think that's how that law works.
No, but anyway, I did want to say this though.
Not in that sense.
She can't testify.
I did want to say
unless she wants to.
I've been walking around like George Jefferson for the last 2 days.
I don't think
and I used to think that dudes that
I know what law you're talking about.
You don't have to argue when I'm talking about George Jefferson. Dudes that walk
nigga
like
really care about being old.
Dudes that walk like George Jefferson. If you think about it, bro, I used to think that there was just a
Like I said, I know what law you talking about, nigga. But I'm just saying, I don't think that's the way that law works. My bad. What were you saying, Jake?
I don't even know the law.
What's the law?
I don't even know. I told him to look it up.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't fucking know it.
Oh, you don't know the law?
No, because I think they can interrogate her as a eyewitness.
As an eyewitness,
you can't lie about what happened in the room. You can lie about
because she was at the incident.
Yeah, exactly. That's
she
what
was
I'm
at the
saying. That's why I
incident.
said I was.
Yeah, it's
Not like I was hustling out in the streets and my wife just so happens to know
to get the benefits of the hustle.
but she doesn't
Exactly.
know
But she
exactly
doesn't
what
know.
I
Exactly.
did. She just knows that.
That's how mafia mafia wives.
Yeah.
That's how they get off.
That's why you marry
Yeah.
stupid bitches.
Right. Yeah.
Or just yeah.
Marry a stupid bitch. She gonna talk all kind of shit, and you be like, I don't know what you're talking about, Yonner.
Nigga,
Right.
don't marry a stupid bitch because she gonna be she gonna be the reason you on the fucking stand. Nigga.
The only
Have you ever seen Blow?
there's
Blow,
only
he
one
got caught
type
up by a
of
side bitch.
It's
No,
only
he got
two-
caught up by his main bitch. Penelope was on the freeway, nigga.
It's only two.
Oh, yo, what the fuck up at the bottom?
It's only two stupid type bitches.
It's a stupid bitch.
It's either one stupid bitch that don't know books, or it's a bitch that don't know streets. And all them dudes gonna marry a street smart bitch, at least. If not, they get a book smart, and then she knows the law. So you
She
know
knows the law.
It works together. So anyway, I was walking around like George Jefferson,
This nigga though.
and I used to think that when dudes walk around, old black men, you would see them walking around like that, and they be, hey, how's it going? And you see him just moving around. You be thinking, oh, this nigga happy, his life is good. His back hurt.
That nigga stiff.
His back hurt.
He is
That nigga
stiff
can't
as
tie
hell.
his shoes.
When you see it, you think, oh, he just, I'm swinging dick. Hey, let me tell you something. No, that nigga's
That's
like,
why they be getting so
let
grumpy,
me get
huh?
to a chair.
They grumpy because they like, my body is failing me.
Right.
Nigga, I used to hop all the fences.
And I think his whole
Can't
thing,
even step off the curb no more.
his whole thing is all like, I can whoop your ass, but I can't whoop it like a woman.
I want to. I'm gonna have to get. I gotta get hold of you.
I gotta
catch hold of you.
Catch hold. So you need to come over here, and then I whoop your ass. How about that? Huh, you want to do that?
Niggas, I bet you won't step across that line right there.
there, right
'Cause I
there.
can reach you if you step across that line
Now
right
why
there.
would I do that, old man? Just do it.
Just do it, I dare you.
Just do it. Fucking
Right.
Chicken.
I was at the gas station the other day and I jumped off. You know how like they got the little ramp thing that's going up into the little gate thing. I just hopped the whole shit and landed and just went on about my business. Some nigga in his car, he like, must be nice to be young. I was like, bro, I'm 34.
I'm old, bro. I mean, I ain't young.
He was like, oh wow. I was like, you can do it too, motherfucker.
You could do that at 34? Yeah. I ain't been able to do that since 27.
He said, oh wow, you're young. I was like, how old are you? When were you born? He's like, I was born in 83.
Stop. He didn't say that.
Never mind.
So I mean, I got 2 more years of jumping, bro. It's gonna be good.
And then
Some
I'm
bullshit.
jumping. I'm fucking you
Nah,
up,
it's
nigga.
bullshit. You got more years of jumping because when my back was cool, I was jumping and hopping fences my goddamn self.
My nigga.
And I'm
Jay
older
Green,
than
when's the
that
last time
nigga.
you hopped a fence?
It's been 2019.
Oh,
It probably wasn't.
You hopped a fence this year?
Yes. In 2019, I definitely hopped a
You don't see
fence.
the
Nigga,
results, nigga?
It's been
Nigga got swole when he
Hey, it's been like 2 years since I hopped the fence. Last time I hopped the fence, I ripped my pants all the way down my leg.
That's happened. But
Yeah.
those were early. I was in the 20s.
See, that's core strength right there. You gotta
Yeah.
use your hands to lift you,
Mm-hmm.
and you use your core to just swing you.
Or just don't wear baggy pants when
I
you
was
hop a backstop.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That'll
I was
fuck
in
your shit up.
Oh, you can
I
hurt
was
your
in New
back.
Mexico.
You hurt your back
hopped
doing that.
New Mexico. That was last year. But I know I hopped this year too.
Nigga,
bro.
you ain't got no passport.
New Mexico. Bro.
The one you don't need. a
Nueva
passport.
Mexico.
No.
Mi amigo.
Speaking of new Mexicans, man, what's up with your boy?
Well, can we just hold on? I'm sorry,
Your boy.
Oh yeah, sign in. Sign in.
ladies. This is Barry Jones, and I'm signing on.
All right.
Now back to this.
Your
snitch ass
boy
nigga.
Barry Jones not signing on and arguing about some laws before.
I know you don't want to do it running your mouth. Speaking of running your mouth.
Speaking of right, goddamn, you young boy,
Run tell that.
Shut the fuck up.
This
So-
nigga, 69 Tekashis.
Yo, you gotta give it to him though.
His name
Hey,
is Mud.
you gotta give it to him though, because if you're gonna tell, that's the way to tell. You
It is?
fucking tell.
Oh yeah,
2019.
Fucking
Like, yeah,
Henry
nigga,
Hill.
if you're gonna
Henry Hill that
snitch,
shit,
because you
nigga.
gotta think about it like,
Die.
You could. Nah, that nigga's about to go in witness protection.
Nah.
That nigga's not about to have no face tats no more. This nigga's they're gonna cut his hair off.
They're gonna plastic surgery.
They're gonna plastic surgery that nigga. Like if they could keep Nicky Barnes alive,
oh yeah,
they can keep this nigga. I watched this documentary the other day about this. His name was Bonus something. Yeah, he's Italian. He was the first Godfather to ever snitch on the mob, and he was the one that told them how the Sicilian and the American mob worked together.
Oh my god!
And like connected all those dots for the FBI. If they could keep that nigga alive, they could keep this nigga Tekashi alive, easy.
But are they going to?
I feel like I feel like it's too high profile to not.
So and then there's a hood statute of limitations too. So I think after a certain amount of years, he gets to come back out and write his books and whatever.
Yeah, I don't think people, and it's sad because Charlamagne the God said this. People don't care like they used to.
Yeah, no.
They don't. I just don't understand.
Because they were all bitch ass niggas. Like, think about it on a grander scale. It's a bunch of fucking baby gangsters playing rappers. They're not doing it the right way, because if they were doing it the right way, we were like, the nigga would have been brought on drug charges.
No, them niggas is on RICO. They got a RICO charge.
Well, they got RICO because they were running a criminal enterprise.
Yeah, but they still got gun smuggling charges and shit like that.
Drugs, nigga.
Drugs,
nigga.
It's harder. Like, hold on. You got to be way deeper in the game to move guns than you do to move drugs. Like, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's stupid as a rapper to be that deep in the game. Like, just sell some drugs.
Oh, I thought you were talking. No, I thought you were talking about the blood niggas.
No,
I thought you were talking about that.
No.
Oh, he's not.
Him.
Yeah,
you go do drug dealer shit. You don't like. That's what the charges you get caught.
Oh no, he was He got caught up for putting a hit on somebody.
I know. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wanted him to get caught with a kilo?
I want him to do some rapper type shit. Like, if you go, like, then,
First of
then
all,
I'll ride with him. If he's like, this is
all,
my plug over there, I'm sorry, and then I'll be like, but you know,
that's some C murder type shit. What are you talking about? He's
like,
he put 50 racks on a nigga head, son.
Y'all act like I'm agreeing with this man. I'm saying I
want
him to have a reason. I want him to have a.
I hope he not.
You just saying the silly shit you saying is too silly, bro.
Too silly, bro.
I don't understand. That's silly. Right. I want him to. His whole trajectory into the rap game, I'd rather him not taking the gangster path and just taking a drug dealer's path.
Treyway.
A hustler, a rapper. It makes sense. It happens all the time. Mm-hmm. This nigga's out here trying to be a real fucking gangster.
I misunderstood what you were talking
about. Yeah, I know. That's what I kept saying the whole time.
I thought you were like, no, they should have been. They weren't real niggas because they can get brought up on drug charges. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like wrapped into the RICO. But I understand what you're saying.
His persona should have been.
Yeah, it should have been a totally different persona. That makes sense.
Yeah, his persona should have been.
Yeah, he would have never went down because nobody believes you when you say you sold drugs as a rapper. Like, yeah, okay, whatever.
We don't believe hardly any of these.
No, I understand. Yeah, no. Once you explained it,
and then the thing about it,
y'all start yelling before I start.
What pisses me
well, nigga, makes sense the first fucking time.
That's not how talking goes.
God damn it,
bro! I never yell. We can rewind the motherfucking track.
And Mr. Mark Boy Semantics over here.
Nah, I'm gonna keep calling you out for your shit. Like,
hold on, this nigga argued semantics with me yesterday.
Nigga, we ain't on no podcast arguing semantics. That was in person.
Hey, no, fuck all that.
Was in person.
Oh, semantics ass arguing ass nigga.
Ears of the Fresh J's
1 hour, dog. Y'all niggas is disagreeing with everything in a 1 hour span. Let's argue about this shit after, nigga. Like,
Eyes and ears of the Fresh J's podcast. I just want y'all to pay attention to Jonathan the whole time.
The whole goddamn time.
Pay attention to
Listen to him and see how he just gonna flippity flop. Watch him. All right.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. This nigga found out he's only half Jamaican,
and it ain't been the same.
And ain't been the same since. Goddamn it.
Hey.
Now niggas is yelling.
I think it's them. I think it's you guys that start being discriminated.
See, that's discriminatory. Exactly what a half Jamaican would say.
Discriminative.
See,
if we're being discriminative, that means we're being discriminatory, nigga.
Semantics.
Back to Tekashi. This nigga, first of all, let's talk about some real shit. This nigga, this is Freemason level of snitchery because this nigga told the secret handshake.
Yeah, I don't even understand what was the point with that. Why would you have to say that?
I've never even seen him do the handshake.
Nobody, nigga, what?
I don't understand why you would have to say
the
that.
way y'all two could be, shake hands could be interpreted as a gang handshake.
Right, amongst the police.
Motherfucking Fresh J's.
I've never heard of a nigga telling on your motherfucking, I mean, it's Fresh Gang, you know what I'm saying? Fresh J Gang all day, but.
FJG,
you know nigga. FJG, just don't tell the post, you know what I mean?
Shit. Hey, we got some shit. Hey, look, don't let me get it like, hey, look. Y'all good.
Hey.
Y'all good.
You know what I mean? It ain't nothing.
You gotta say it like you real hood. Hey, y'all, hey, bruh. Hey, say less, bruh. Y'all, you good. You good.
Man.
You
Just
good.
don't ever.
Like if I tell you to say less, you done already said too much.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's normally it's like yo, say
Yo,
less.
say
That's
less.
what
my
say
nigga.
less means.
Chill,
Yo,
dog.
Yo,
Chill,
yo,
G.
You've
son.
already
You
talked
said too much.
Yo,
Be
son.
quiet.
are y'all ready for the day when suburban white moms start saying no cap without even caring from where it came
No
from?
cap.
No cap. No cap.
No cap. I need to
This
talk
is
to
the
your
best-
manager.
No cap.
Hey, what
Best
is-
latte in the world. No
If
cap.
your manager is at home, I need you to call him. No cap. Okay?
No cap.
No cap.
I don't know. My
Okay,
kids
well,
say it.
so in high school, all the cheerleaders, they used to this is how white my high school was. Our cheerleaders would do their cheer, and then at the end they would go Suwoo.
I love it.
They did that shit until we played Mirror High School.
I love it.
They didn't do that shit after.
Pasadena Mule?
Yeah.
You know why I love it?
Them PDL niggas was like, no. Yeah, no,
You know why I love that shit?
Why you love it, bro?
Because it's the same shit that got Tekashi fucked up. They
Real
get
shit.
cultural appropriation.
Real
He
shit.
wanted it bad. Like the thing about it, I couldn't believe in the testimony in a courtroom, we just getting to find out how he even
Everything.
like how he became
So
Tekashi's
I was
Nah.
selling sandwiches at the shop.
yeah, I was like I had a
Yo, he
regular
told
job.
on the nigga, and he told on the nigga that ran the bodega and was like, yeah, they used to
Yeah,
sell
yeah.
jewel pods to underage kids.
Such a he was like I'm telling on everybody.
But he talked like even when he was doing that interview with Charlamagne before, when he was just being a fucking idiot.
I was watching that before I left the house.
He talked like that then. He was editing himself to not say too much then, but now he got a free pass.
This nigga was adding other rappers in the comment. Trippie
Trippie
Redd
Redd
from this
from
blood
this Blood
gang,
Gang, yeah.
and we didn't like them.
I think he
And
was
then
all like
jealous to me, so
so fuck it. Everybody going down. You need to look into them.
I think his grudge with Trippie Redd had to have been before any of them was famous because he was all like, nah, if I'm going down, Trippie Redd.
Nah,
going
he
down
Nino
too."
Browned it, baby.
Yeah.
He said, this shit is way bigger than me.
this nigga Trippie Redd over there getting a new face tat. Like, wait, nigga. He's gonna got scratched in the face.
I'm trying to count my guap. Count my guap.
All these snitches telling in.
Yeah, but so you think snitching? Look, to me, this is snitching on epic levels. Like I felt like
this is
snitching had took a die down since Nicky Barnes, since Frank Lucas in there.
no, it just
No,
publicly.
snitching has happened forever.
Publicly.
I watched First 48. I know snitching happened
Watch for
all the
48.
time. What I'm saying is, it's never been to the level where everybody know you about to snitch.
Oh right.
You about to be super snitch. Like that's literally who Tekashi is. Super snitch.
One of the most famous snitches now.
Notorious SNITCH.
Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home.
But you're not going home. You going
You
to,
can't.
sorry, nigga. I'm going to witness protection in Alaska.
I was about to say, you about to be living in the middle of Iowa, motherfucker.
Damn.
You never go have a regular life again.
He gotta live amongst people that even know what a 69 nothing Tekashi nothing.
And the only thing,
Well, he better pray they don't.
but I don't look. I blame
Right,
him,
the
of course,
internet now.
but
Well,
I also
pray.
blame them. If they knew he was a sandwich shop nigga that you put in your game to help finance your game,
Why'd you give him all
why'd
this
you give him
information?
all that connection?
Yeah.
He should have just been
You should Ja Rule
outsider.
that nigga. That's what
Yeah.
they should have did. They should have Ja Rule.
I
Yeah.
know that. I know
Yeah.
that there's dudes. It's a lot of dudes
Sorry, you
that's
got this
in.
time, dog.
That's, but we got you.
Yeah.
You good. That's how it should have been. Like
Nah,
we got
Ja
you.
did. He didn't even do time.
Ja Rule went to jail.
Did he?
Ja went to jail. I remember Ja going to
He
jail.
he
Oh, I
came
thought
out
it was only
buff as
Irvin,
fuck
his
and
brother, that went to jail for that.
shit. Nah, Ja had,
No,
Ja had to go to jail.
Where's Ja?
Where's what is Ja?
What does Ja think about this?
Hilarious. But yeah, I just don't understand. I feel like the gang, the reason why they getting snitched on, and I'm sure it's hood niggas telling them like, hey, y'all getting these losses because y'all was all in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all let them find out all that information.
I'm pretty sure their lawyer was like,
You told him
"You're
that?
fucking
Why
idiot.
would you tell him?
You're a fucking
You
idiot."
told him that?
Why would you tell him? And, I don't know how long that gang been living in, like how long it's existed, but it sounds like a bunch of young niggas. It don't sound like they got OGs. Because in LA, I highly doubt that would happen to some of the gangs that we grew up around.
Well, you got to think about
That's a great point.
how many gangster rappers have come out of L.A.
Mm-hmm.
and you've never seen no shit like that, and you
No.
knew a couple of them niggas was lying.
Right.
Like you knew he grew up in the neighborhood, but you know that nigga. Like Nipsey is a rare occurrence that the rapper actually did you believe that.
But he still had a pathway where they was all like, no, you're gonna be something, and they do that to everybody in the hood. Like even me in the hood, they're not gonna beat. I grew up in the hood. They're not gonna beat up on me because they're like, no, that kid's going somewhere.
Yeah,
they're never gonna.
He's not gonna do this.
It's when you're trying to adapt that lifestyle. Right. They're like, nigga, you ain't made for this shit.
Well, no, if I'm outside eating flaming hot Cheetos, they're like, you ain't gonna do. If you're just gonna sit outside and be on my block eating flaming hot Cheetos, then yes, I gotta come whoop your ass to let you know you can't be out here.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I use that as an example.
On your own block?
On their block. Oh, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I say my block, it is my own block. I live there, but they also gonna be.
Block.
But if that's their hood, they can't just be all like other niggas be like, well, you let that fat nigga over there just eat flaming hot Cheetos? How come I can't just be over here? They gonna be like, nah, you need to be doing something with your life, or you need to fuck with us. That's how most gangs work.
Oh, see, I thought this is real shit right here. I thought this is how gangs work, right?
Right.
You start fucking up your normal trajectory of being a student and making it somewhere else,
which is
right?
True.
You start fucking that up.
Yeah.
The streets start looking at you. The streets like, what type of person is he?
Right.
Does he cut out for the street life, or he just a bitch ass nigga that don't want to go to school?
Lazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like because that's the Tekashi. You gonna snitch on everybody. So I thought that's how they look at it. They're like, this nigga keep trying to come over here and just stand on the block with us.
No.
Nigga, what you about there, nigga?
Yeah, I think it's those dudes too, and those dudes are the quickest ones. Those are like recruits.
Yeah, I was
like those are the guys on like a fight.
That sounds like a nigga been watching you for about 6-7 months. Like, you know what?
Club, they just gonna have to stand on the porch for a whole bunch of days and just be out there. Like, but if you see a kid with a backpack on, they come in, they latchkey kid go in the house, then you know, hey, this kid is not trouble. And unless somebody got a gripe to pick with him, they usually ain't gonna give him a hard time. I'm in that group.
They usually be cool with you.
Wait,
yeah, they cool with you.
They usually cool with you. Yeah,
you were also little kids.
Yeah,
with them, so they saw you as a
like, oh, that's that nigga JGreen.
When we
over there.
But you still saying that you can't just stand outside and be like,
technically I can, but the reason why I can is because
tomorrow
I'm putting on my backpack and I'm going to school.
Yeah.
So they still know that, he's doing that today, but he's not going to do that tomorrow. He's not going to do that every single day. Just be outside on the block doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? He might not be over by us, but he might be out in these streets.
There's too many rules.
I'm using a specific example.
That's the way he's explaining it.
Yeah, I'm using a specific example that kind of make it sound like it's a rule. But
like if you out there doing dumb shit, you better be down.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. Like, if you're gonna be out here running these streets, you run the streets with us, or you don't run these fucking streets
at all.
Go to school, nigga.
Like beat your ass back into the classroom.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what it is.
The same thing.
Yeah, sounds right.
Like, nah, this nigga goes home every day, and then he comes outside. He plays basketball on the street. Like, yeah, it's normal shit.
Yeah.
But he's not out here.
But you can go outside and play basketball.
Yes,
dog.
you can.
Weird.
You definitely can go outside, play basketball.
Knows.
You can practice skateboarding, but you can't skateboard too long.
Them street lights come on, nigga. You better go back, fuck back inside, boy.
Your mama better be coming get you, because if you skateboarding, we skateboarding. Where we going?
Now we skateboarding on some real shit. No, that's my skateboard now.
Now we going somewhere. Hey, I get you a skateboard. Come with me real quick though.
That's how I got my first skateboard stolen.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey man, come here, bro. Come here. Hey,
nah, you ain't gonna be. I can't give you this one back.
Show
but
you a trick.
They hit me with the. Let me show you a trick. I was 8 years old, nigga. I just moved onto my block. It was like, let me show you a trick, bro. Fucking took off. I was like running next to him and shit, and then all of a sudden, nigga, I was on the ground. I was just like, fuck.
Just walking. Hey, he was like, "Hey, you just skateboard with both feet, man."
Yeah, right. That's all it was.
Damn. Like, I remember the first time somebody said, "Hey, come over here, let me show you something." I got $20.
Shit.
Fuck you,
because he wanted me to not let nobody walk into the room while he was doing a drug exchange.
See, some of us have all the luck.
You feel me?
Jonathan is just a motherfucking legend in whatever he says. Everything is always something amazing. Yeah, I just I went over there.
Bad.
Yeah, and then I went over. Nigga, they just gave me $500. All I had to do was breathe oxygen.
I drove a Mercedes Benz for 3
wish.
weeks.
Man, I wish that kind of shit would happen. I wish I had that kind of luck.
I don't know, nigga. Some of the stories you told me, I just sat there and been like, I want to live that life.
Yeah, I would have much rather.
Most of the shit is terrifying while it was going on. I'm giving like the brighter
the way
side.
you sound, the way it sounds like, hey,
No, fuck that. I would much rather be terrified fucking walking into a room, nigga doing a drug deal, than being terrified getting my fucking skateboard stolen. Like,
cause you still gotta go tell your family.
All right,
that's a way cooler story to have.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
10th grade, 10 years old.
Okay.
On the streets.
Yeah.
Bike story.
Cool.
Don't let nobody hold your bike.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody ride your bike.
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
I don't care about that shit. Nigga ride my bike. You gonna bring it back. That's how literally how I thought, right? Dude didn't bring the bike back. So then I'm like,
Yeah.
That's exactly how it happens. So you come to that realization, and you try not to cry, and then the tears just start coming down.
You get hot.
This nigga took my shit.
Because you're all kinds of mad. All kinds of mad. Go ahead.
So then my mama said, and my mom's a thug for this one. Well, it was yours, so you might want to go get it. Saying that if you don't go get it, you're gonna have problems here.
Yeah.
With so little words.
Yeah.
But
Our money is not gonna just stay out
in the streets. Yeah.
You
and
need
then
to go get my money back.
Y'all know, y'all met Larry. Larry, you want me to have to go get it?
Because if I go get it,
You
ain't never riding it.
I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna take it to Goodwill. That's the fuck gonna happen to that.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna get my money back if it's in good condition.
I leave the house. I go down the street, 2 houses.
For the nigga that, of course, it's 2 houses down.
They're like, hey, bro, you get my bike back. The nigga walked outside and said, nah. And I said, you gotta give me my bike back.
I need that bike back.
Right.
He said, what are you gonna do about it? So I didn't try to fight him. I went and took my bike off the gate, right? And started walking that bike.
Well, you walked it? You didn't get on it and ride it? You deserve whatever happens next. Nah, you deserve whatever happens next.
2 houses down.
2 houses.
It's way more gangster to walk your bike.
Yeah.
It's way more to be like, I'm taking my bike.
I'm talking shit.
I got my bike.
I'm talking shit. You know, they're like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. You don't get my bike. I'm going home. So them niggas, I put my bike in the driveway, and then they are walking down the street now. And I'm like, so I try to go inside. Nobody let me inside.
What?
Wait. That's fucked up. You got jumped in front of your house?
Bingo.
That's just some
Damn,
bullshit.
I got jumped on my street. I never got jumped in front of my house.
I never got jumped.
And then
Ever?
No.
And then I tell my parents.
I had my brother around.
Tell my parents I got jumped, and they're like, "Okay, who? You better go back out.
You better go get them
Get
niggas.
your ass back outside and fight."
Bullshit.
Did
did Larry hit you with the listen? If they want to come with more than one person, you pick one of them, and you make sure he never forgets fighting you.
You know he did. I'm like, bro, but what about
the other 4
niggas that are kicking me?
Yeah.
Because I hit him hard as hell.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Yo, I got beat up one time. My pops takes this as a time to like, let me tell you one of my stories, right? He's like, yeah, so I was walking through Pacoima, and these 2 Mexican guys, they used to just fuck with me. So they beat me, they jumped me one day, and then the next day I came through and I had my bat, and I walked slow. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that information?
Your dad is Liam Neeson's
Nigga. But my pops like
looking for him.
Yo, because my pops, like, this was after Vietnam. So, of course, he had that, like, that mentality about it. And I'm like, nigga, I've never been to war.
I'm going to die by mine.
It's real shit. I walk slow.
That's what Larry used to do. He talking about this dude from New Jersey. He thought he was bad because you're from New Jersey now. He thought he was a bad man. And I'm like,
no, you thought he was bad.
Yeah. From New Jersey. Yeah, I'm like, what? I don't think that's a thing. My region is better than your region.
I'm from Jersey, nigga.
What? The dude probably had the accent. You like, yo, you come wrong. You know, do whatever.
I don't like the way you talking.
Yeah, you know these big words. I was like,
you know these big words. He was like, yeah, you gonna run up on me? You gonna run up on me? So I go for them legs.
Oh, he's like my Uncle Steve.
And I take them legs right from under him.
Yeah.
I take a ref on.
End of the story. So did this nigga get up and whoop your ass?
Or
Did
what?
y'all fight?
I need to know.
Happy. When I woke up at the hospital, I felt accomplished.
But I knew he hit the ground before I did, though.
Never ever finishes that fucking story ever.
That's because that's the worst ass whooping he probably got.
Took them legs from under him.
Took him right from under.
Hey.
He thought it was tough. Can I tell you that part? He thought it was tough.
So you out there fighting 4 guys. Yeah. That ain't shit.
So when I took his
I took a nigga leg from under him for Jersey.
I took
a Jersey nigga leg from under him.
I saw my boy from down the street. He had a bat and he was walking
slow. He was walking slow.
Oh my God.
But I knew when he got to me.
Old niggas ain't gonna never give you the whole story.
Nah, never.
Nah, they always gonna do.
I've been trying to save all my shitty downfall stories to pick my kids up in the future.
Yeah. Because they probably gonna be all like, Dad, you're so cool.
I'm like,
nothing bad's ever happened.
Nope.
My bike.
When I was 10 years old, I got my bike stolen. Goddamn it.
There's a podcast here somewhere.
Hey, what episode was that?
Let me text your uncle.
I did. No, they'll tell you.
They'll tell you. I was a bad motherfucker. I was bad.
They jumped me right in front of my house.
I've been jumped.
Nobody opened the door.
I've also been jumped several times, guys.
I've been jumped. Yeah.
I would. I feel like.
Hell, I told you a story the other night.
I talk entirely too much shit. Yeah, you did.
Where you from? I feel like what else was y'all gonna do?
We literally used to just fight.
Yeah, like fighting is I think that depending on, and even out here where I'm from, it depends on what street you grew up on how much fighting you had to do. I think we were proud. We had a lot of good fighters that you didn't have to be one because it was all like, nah, we're going to have some successful ass niggas on our street because I fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas could just go to school because I got you.
Oh, you fucking with Lil Tommy? Lil Tommy? Hey, Lil Tommy got 3.6. You better stop fucking with because I ain't. I got hands.
I know at least one dude went to the NFL. Deone something Jones. He went to the Packers. We had some few people. So we had some successful people. And you should base your street or your neighborhood, the hood you from, based off of the successful people, because that means that you got real niggas too. Because you can't just, unless it's like a bougie part where it's like, well, they were protected by the government. Like ours is like when you grew up on a hood street, you were in the
thick of it, nigga.
If niggas made it out of a hood area, and it's a lot of them, especially like one dude like Jay-Z, man, he did that on his own. But like if it's like a lot of people, I feel like my neighborhood has a lot of people that's gotten out of there, and I think it's because of the hood dudes because my street that I grew up on, 95th Street, is surrounded by gangs, but that street stayed neutral. We don't have no gangs on our street. Why? Because we the 90 Nick. If y'all got a problem with it, come see us. And them dudes was all like,
that's a gang.
But it's one street,
Say
bro.
that again. 90 what?
90 Nick.
90 Nick.
90. Oh, okay. 90.
There's no like spray paint on no walls. You can see ETGC on. We knew we was in the A-Tray neighborhood, but the A-Trays knew, hey,
that's
we don't
90
fuck
Nick.
with 90 Nick. You know,
because they know how to fight.
And they established that early on in the 60s, 70s. That by the time I came around, well, they don't fuck with those kids.
Nigga, that's why you was able to walk down the street with a backpack.
Probably my uncle and them.
Because your ancestors,
your ancestors put work in. They're like, ain't no crippin' over here. Ain't no crippin' over here.
We know what y'all's is doings.
You use your hands.
See right here, these here.
These is all we need back in my day. Shit.
These will speak your whole story, young man.
Tell you everywhere a man been. Take them legs right from under him.
You can walk slow with these.
You can walk real slow with these, dude. Fuck that. That's real shit, though.
It's hilarious. Hey, y'all, switching subjects real quick. Y'all heard about Saturday Night Live? They just added 3 new cast members.
They added an actual comedian.
A real comedian. And that's exactly what I want to talk about. One, I want to say, first of all, Leslie Jones is leaving. She got the same birthday as me.
Oh, for real?
She will not be on Saturday Night Live.
She's walking away, or she's just...
She's walking away. I don't know what she's about to do. I want her to join Black Lady Sketch Show. I feel like they need to add
Are we allowed to say that show's not funny?
We are allowed to say
I'm going to say that Robin Thede is not funny.
It's Thede, and I want to say...
Still not funny.
The show has a lot of potential. See, we're all saying the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody's saying their whole thing.
Oh, right, because I only...
Yeah.
Took one person.
But we are like, Oh, we'll be there for season 2. I think all of us are saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you another shot.
Yeah,
Just
It's
we
better
gotta
than
pick up the
Two
game a
Dope
little bit.
Queens. I'll say that.
But that's a podcast. I feel like they're different things.
Because
I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying,
They're
but I
both
feel like
on
they're-
HBO.
this is bad timing. It's real bad timing because I just watched Phoebe Robinson do a set. It's just real bad timing. They even bring up Two Dope Queens. I didn't laugh one time, and I was pulling for her. I was like, "Give me something, Phoebe," but she wouldn't. I'm like, I just want to laugh at you. I want to laugh at your joke, and she couldn't do it. But at least in that one that I watched, I'm not saying
And that one.
But we're not even talking about Black Lady Sketch Show, though. We all can say it has potential.
It just
We see the clever writing, we see the lazy writing, we see it all, and we feel like it could be better. But I wanted to talk about Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So Saturday Night Live, which has kind of been trashed for a long time. You get your favorite characters, you get something that's dope from it. But
It's been pretty bad.
It's been pretty bad for quite a while.
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
For the majority of my
Since
not
like
like
Bill
you-
Hader and them left.
That's what we say,
Yeah.
but
That's kind of when I started.
and that
watching
was
it.
like you really if you
Kristen
think
Wiig
about
and
it, because you say in them, but you really, this is honest to truth, you should be having like favorite people that you be like, oh yeah, when Tracy Morgan was on, you be like, Tracy Morgan and them. No, it was actually just Tracy Morgan, or it was just Will Ferrell, Tracy Morgan. Like you would say the specific.
I feel like in
people.
the Will Ferrell days though,
Every
that
sketch.
whole cast was fucking on.
Yeah, that was probably the best because the
Yeah.
writers in the cast were so
I
dope.
still remember
Yeah.
most of those people's names.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like I feel like
From what I was told, they had years of domination by the writers and then years of domination by the
Talent.
cast.
that makes sense.
But that Will Ferrell time was the first like real
Gel.
time that
Yeah.
both the writers and the cast was on point. Now I would say it's more cast because one person that's on the show now, Kate McKinnon, she's hilarious. Every time she don't even have to say nothing, and I'm laughing.
Is it
'cause
the boy faced look like boyish faced girl?
Boy-faced looking. Stop it.
Yeah, I guess that's what she is. She kind of looks like. I think she plays Hillary Clinton when she.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
She's
yeah.
hilarious.
She's funny.
And
I
her
like her.
face, like she's just funny. So like we'll be all like, if we were to look back on this era, we'd be like, it wasn't dope since Kate McKinnon was on there, but really it was just Kate McKinnon. You get what I'm saying? So anyway,
back to my
Shane
mans,
Gillis. Shane Gillis was supposed to be on this season. He was a real comedian, a real like different different talent that really you have not seen.
Alt comic.
Alt comic. If you're in LA, that's exactly what he was. But if you in LA, you're like, oh, this guy, I seen him in Silver Lake. Man.
Yeah.
He's so funny. You should hear what he says about Jews and Asian people. I don't want to give his stuff away, but
You
should really listen to it. It's real hilarious. If you have the right stomach for this kind of stuff,
It's
you're
good.
gonna love
It's really
it, bro.
good. It's really good,
bro. You're gonna love it. But he so he got casted, and then all this shit came out. They posted a whole bunch of his podcasts where he says like a whole bunch of I would say racist.
Racy.
Yeah,
I would say
we
this
could call
stuff
it
is
flat out
racist.
It's flat out
I would say it was, like when I say I would say it's racist, it's basically being flat out racist because I don't usually call stuff flat out racist.
Yeah.
I can see it from a human level. I think he was just
He's
being
just being funny.
funny.
Yeah.
But this, I can go ahead and say
That was flat
pretty
out
racist. Like
Yeah.
as a white man, you got to be a little bit careful. You should know. You should know. Like if you own,
If any race should know, white folks by now should know.
you can't just say
Don't
stuff.
just say shit like that.
Man,
If a black person said it, I might
Trump
be all
fucked
like,
their whole life up.
Yeah, if Trump really fucked them.
because this doesn't happen in 1983.
This doesn't happen in
Happened
2002.
Yeah, it doesn't happen when
This doesn't happen when Bush was president. This
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
happen
right.
when Barack Obama was president.
Right.
it doesn't.
But
But
that
now-
nigga Trump fucked it up.
Well,
Side note, I saw Air Force One today at the airport. Back to this discussion.
yeah, the president was in town to clean up the
Oh, he
homeless.
was here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at work and everybody was talking about it at my job. Like,
He ain't gonna clean up no damn homeless.
That nigga ain't gonna do
yeah,
shit.
that's stupid.
He be like, let's purge. They gonna do that shit.
Let's pay.
I got this great idea.
It's the greatest idea of all ideas ever had.
Down the government.
It's so good. It should be a movie. And then we're gonna
Or an Amazon show.
We should make 3 movies and a TV show based off of my great idea. It's huge.
One night a year, you can kill whatever homeless people you want.
It's a great plot. I love it.
My African American, he knows what I'm talking
He knows. There's a lot in his neighborhood.
But yeah, you're right.
You know what?
This
There's
has
less
changed.
homeless people in the hood.
This has changed since Trump because like you can kick a white guy off a television show. When? Where?
They've been kicking them out of Hollywood.
They've been kicking them out of everywhere.
Yeah.
What's taking so long to kick Harvey Weinstein out of? Let's stay on Shane Gillis. Let's stay on Shane Gillis.
Quentin Tarantino. The movie's good, boy.
No, he closed ties with him though.
But he financed all of them.
But he happy. That gives him more money.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to get rid of Harvey. His hands is on a lot of good shit.
Well, hey, Miramax.
His hands is on everything.
Some of my favorite movies.
He touched everything in the industry, bro.
Some of my favorite movies start that way. When I see that Miramax scene, I'm like, this shit about to be good as fuck. When I see that Miramax sign.
It's gonna be better than any fucking Lionsgate movie. I'll tell you that goddamn much.
And the rapists over there, huh?
No,
when I see a trailer with Miramax, I used to get so hyped. I was like, this is about to be dope as fuck.
Oh, that's it right there.
If I went to a black movie and I saw New Line Cinema at the fucking, I was like, this shit, this
But
trailer,
if you saw Cold Black, you're like,
this shit about to be boring as hell. The whole trailer gonna be boring, not just the movie.
I used to associate Lionsgate with only Tyler Perry for the longest.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
That and Dancing at the Blue Iguana.
Oh,
I don't know why that movie stands out as
That was a
Lionsgate.
That's the
Lionsgate
Lionsgate.
movie.
Oh, yeah. A24, that's a hit and miss. But anyway, it's a hit and miss. Sometimes you be like, oh, this shit
Cool, and then sometimes you're like, this is boring as hell.
Yeah, I can't believe I sat through this shit. But did y'all hear the stuff? Did you listen to the clips?
I think where he fucked up. Like I think we're still in a place where you can make race jokes.
Of course.
I truly believe
There's too
that.
many football teams for you not to think that way. Because
But-
I played football and we make
race jokes.
on
Yeah,
the football.
easy.
Yes. It's the best thing about football.
Pretty much. You can be as racist as you want in the locker room.
and
We
construction
go back
work,
and construction is the same crew.
and the
'cause
United States military.
and security. Like these
Yeah,
people,
you can say what the fuck you want.
these people that work security, that work construction, that work
And
in the
overnight at
military,
Ralph's.
and overnights at Ralph's.
Yeah.
These people do and football team.
This is what we're doing for our overnighters.
We
nigga.
are talking shit to each other racially, and it's the funniest shit you can hear on the planet Earth.
Yo,
Because
we used to
there's no
do this.
filter.
We used to do this thing in the locker room. Somebody would walk over to the lights and go race riot and turn the lights out in the locker room, and you just started fighting whoever was
you know
next to
what
you.
race it was?
Because we all
How's
black.
it gonna be
We
a
all
race?
dark in this
How's it
situation.
gonna be a race riot when you don't know which race?
Hey,
you
bro.
in?
Better start swinging, nigga.
You know who's gonna lose that race riot? Black people. Because we gonna be like, all right, what's up then, nigga? Hey, nigga, what's up then? We
Thanks,
gonna be
Mom,
like,
for not letting me play football.
We the only ones.
These niggas' brains don't work.
CTE, baby.
Let's turn the lights out and fight. Eat different races.
Bro.
CTE, baby.
CTE, baby. What it do?
With that
What
little
it
drip.
do,
You got the
baby?
CTE drip.
Okay, yo, it shit come out your ear.
Put it back.
Your fucking brain leaking out and shit.
Nah, nigga, put that shit back in.
Hey, nigga, I don't think this is earwax.
Gray matter,
No, that's a
baby.
little
Baby.
Gray matter, baby.
But back to I think where he fucked up.
So what's the word? Like
He said-
I didn't listen to.
he
none of that shit.
said he said the slur for Asian people. I don't want to say it because
Oh, Yinks.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So, but it was so casually the way.
Tell
he
me I'm
said
racist.
it.
Somebody tell me I'm racist. I just made that shit up.
Hey, Long Beach.
He only said that because of the yin yang, and he was trying to tie it in. And actually, Jonathan Tumblin's a fucking racist. Okay, he doesn't like Asian people. I asked his
Or
ex-
niggas.
or niggas.
Niggas gonna be the ones to get you out. They be like,
Yep.
this nigga, man, look, I took his bike and then
And this nigga got the audacity.
He gonna say we
go
jumped
talk
him.
that shit.
we did
goddamn
not
it.
jump that nigga.
It was just me.
I hit that nigga with a 3-piece.
I
Goddamn it.
asked him for the bike back, and he's all like, all right, for $20, I'll let you get the bike back.
That nigga hustled me. he didn't even want that
He
damn
didn't
bike.
even want that damn bike. He didn't like it. You should have seen the bike he had 2 weeks
shit.
later.
This nigga went and got a mongoose.
But you, what was you saying?
I think where he fucked up is he said the slur
strongly.
strongly.
Well, no, I
And
don't
it
wanna
wasn't
say
like-
stronger. He didn't say that
Oh
hard.
no, he said it so casually.
He said
Like,
casually.
It was very
yeah.
casually the way he said it.
He Clayton Bixby did.
I don't know what that means.
Mag. No.
Clayton Bixby, Dave Chappelle's character that
Yeah.
said.
Oh no, he
same
didn't
word.
nag her. He didn't nag her. He
No,
said the actual word.
Dave Chappelle said.
Yeah, but no, he wasn't saying it as like disrespect. He was saying it in a jovial manner.
It was a joke. It was just like, bro, I don't think
So it
that's
was like
the
it
joke
was.
you want
It
to
was
tell.
just unnecessary.
Yeah.
It was
placement.
unnecessary
Yeah.
for a white guy to talk that way.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
To me, that was my mindset about it.
I think the whole thing is like, you know what times we live in.
Right.
And as bad as all of us do want to go back, like,
Right.
yeah, all of us want to go back to being able to say whatever the fuck we want to say and not exactly get away with it, but not have to worry about what we're saying. But we
I could hear something. I'm sorry.
Something's
I
playing
heard
back in
something. Yeah.
something's playing back in the
we
headphones.
could hear a sound.
I think it was Shane. I think it was Shane Gillis trying to get some time
Probably.
on our show.
But he
I don't hear it now.
fucking
so.
niggers didn't let me on their podcast.
You guys want to tell
But,
me? I'll tell you something about what you guys.
But yeah, like
Damn
when
it.
Dave Chappelle did it as a character, nobody said shit. They laughed.
But
was
that's
a
because it was a
character.
character. That's
and
what
it
I'm
was
saying, though.
actually funny. Like, and I'm not saying Shane wasn't
That's what I'm
funny.
saying. So it wasn't funny.
I'm not trying to say a lot of people did not find him funny. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and this is like comedian talk now. I'm talking as a comedian, not as a black person or a person who's been offended racially. I thought this shit was funny. That's me personally, though. I feel like maybe it's just my sense of humor. I thought pretty much everything he said was funny. I was all like, damn, I might have to watch Saturday Night Live. This is literally how I was thinking before he got fired.
It was just so nonchalantly how he said it that
Yeah.
got me. I was like, oh.
Right.
Like,
I was like,
oh.
this dude's pretty
Because I don't even
hilarious.
remember the joke.
Right.
I
don't
remember
even-
just watching the clip and being like, oh wow.
Right.
You said that?
I think
I'm
his,
gonna have to
I
check
think
this
his, I think he
I'm
would
gonna
be
have to
the
look at it.
funniest dude alive if
If it was a different time.
nothing ever happened. Like, I mean, like, it's still 2019, but nothing ever happened progressively for racial divide. You know, like, it's just like, oh no, Asians are still whatever we think of. White people think of Asians. Black people are still the way we think of black people.
Oh, I missed that
And
America.
then,
Do you?
yeah.
and then,
It was honest.
and then,
Yeah, okay, I get that.
and then when you see that, you be like, dude's pretty funny. Like, you would say, oh no, I see the cleverness in it. And then almost, because, you know, Stephen
That's what
Colbert,
I miss about comedy. I
Yeah.
miss the cleverness of that joke.
because I felt like it was pretty clever. And what he said in the statement, and again, this is a comedian talking, it's not necessarily me. Like, it's like I'm torn.
Yeah,
Because
no.
the comedian part of me is all like, shit, I would have did something along those lines. I'm happy I'm not no ugly white dude, but if I was, I probably would have went down that line of being what Shane was, where
Edgy.
I said he was a, he said like he basically, when you
Slap
ugly-
that shit in there.
when you
Oh, if I was an ugly white dude, I would never do that. You know what I'm
yeah, no, like you got to take risks. That's what he was saying. I got to take risks. I have to. He was basically saying I was one of those terrible comics, which I also know. I knew a lot of god awful comics that would say some of the most outlandish shit.
For a laugh.
But we would say, and people like me and you would have this eye for him and be like, yeah, they're terrible now, but if he keep going,
Yeah.
he gonna be
But if
something.
he learns how to work
Yeah.
that
And I feel like Shane is exactly that. Somebody who was all like, oh, everybody thinks that people walk out the room when I get on stage because they know I'm not funny.
Yeah.
Not, oh, they think I'm not funny. They know I'm not funny. But I'm going to keep trying. And then I know I am funny. So I'm going to find out how to get to that point where I can prove that I am funny. And I
Yeah.
think he got to that point where he proved he was funny. I told you, I saw his Clusterfest joke where he was talking about like, yeah, my black friends think
Yeah, that's funny.
that's a hilarious joke. Watch this Clusterfest set. You know what I'm talking about. It was a hilarious ass joke. And that was after I'd already listened to his neuters joke. Or the stuff he said on the podcast.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I don't feel sorry for him at all. I don't feel sorry for Saturday Night Live at all. I don't feel sorry for anybody he made fun of at all. Because he made fun of black people. Power to the people.
so stupid.
But
So stupid.
because I honestly think there's Asian people who got made fun of in it. They'd be like, nah, that was pretty funny. I understand what y'all saying. It's disrespectful to us, but they white people shouldn't be using slurs at all.
He got fired by white people.
Honestly, somebody brought up
because of other people.
Somebody, yeah, because the cancel culture is what
That's what got him fired.
But
Because Saturday Night Live doesn't give a fuck.
well, no, this is what I think. Saturday Night
Did the
Live.
Asian community come after him?
Yes.
No, I don't know one
you?
Asian person that actually did like a specific Asian.
But here's the problem with quote cancel culture. You're never gonna know the nigga that's mad. You know what I'm saying?
the real mad.
You're
person.
not gonna know the person that's mad. You're not gonna know the gay guy that's mad at Dave Chappelle's joke.
Right.
You're gonna go on Twitter and see 1,000 fucking
white women.
I think
Them
it's
two.
white people. Yeah, I don't think it's.
I think
no,
it's a bunch
no
of white women
nigga.
just
Go.
tweeting for
That's
everybody.
you are showing how much you're not on Twitter.
Yeah, I am.
No, but you're not. You're not.
No,
following-
yeah, I am not on Twitter.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just want to
Yeah.
make sure you-
Like that's yeah.
Spencer
Yeah.
mad about something.
I'm not mad.
no, he's seeing what's
no,
going on. That's
I'm
what
just
he's
saying. I'm telling you what's happening because I read all the retweet. I follow some soft motherfuckers for this reason, just so I can know what y'all mad about. When it comes up,
soft people.
But who are they?
I don't. You know, I'm not about
SJW.
the black.
That's what I'm saying. Is it Asian people that are like, what the fuck?
No, I think
Get this
it's-
guy the fuck out of here. Blah, 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 blah.
It is and it isn't. It's them. It's the black people that are hypersensitive. The white people that have that white guilt, like overt white guilt. It's the
So they feel
Hispanic
like they're
people that
doing
are mad.
something when they do
Exactly.
This. When
They
they were
are
like,
now.
It's a whole community. It's weird to say this. It's a whole multiracial community that's just gonna fucking ride for each other
to get this
to get whatever the new goal is. So if we're mad at Louis C.K. because he jerked off in front of a woman, that's nigga. It's not. It doesn't have to be just white women. It's gonna be women, men, gay people, the people in the middle. You know what I'm saying? If we're mad at
Gay people are men and women.
that's why I said the people in the middle. That's the plus.
Yeah.
The
But
people
why-
that identify as
So
whatever they identify as.
So what I'm saying is, like, as far as if this shit happened to me, what I'm saying is, if I was Shane Gillis,
Shit,
Hell, bro.
if I was
I'm just
Shane
trying to be
Gillis,
respectful of it.
I want to say that I understand what he's dealing with, and if it happened to me, I would think it was fucked up. I have to say that out loud so that the Fresh J's podcast at least is giving that to the ether. Like, oh no, we don't feel like that's dope that you would just get somebody canceled.
Yeah,
That technically didn't deserve it in that sense. But on the other side, I also was like, he kind of deserved it because you shouldn't have been doing that racist
Wait,
shit. Like,
hold
bro,
on,
you
hold
should
on.
know,
you
bro.
know, you
Second
like,
question.
that's the thing.
Second
You
question
know,
about
bro.
this guy, because you know, like I said,
Right.
didn't listen to the jokes.
Right.
So like, did he make these comments before getting hired or after?
Way
Before,
before.
this is from 2-3
Fuck
years
this
ago.
world, dog. Fuck this world.
And that's the thing.
Way
It's
before.
that they go back,
Fuck this
you
world.
know, into this.
That's some bullshit.
Into the Ethernet.
That's what they
and it's
did
like,
with,
bruh, come on.
That's what they did with Kevin Hart.
Fuck this
Yeah.
world.
It's
Fuck
the
this
same
world.
thing.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Also, when you seen, you guys kind of said it. It was so clearly just fucking
So, Nolan,
around.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Sorry, my bad. I'm jumping in
Jay-
real quick.
shout out to
James
Nolan.
Nolan in the
Yeah.
motherfucking
Nolan.
building,
But go ahead, what
baby.
you saying?
It's just so casual, regardless of like how stupid it was or whatever. How he was clearly not saying it with any, all that shit about like intent. Like he was just clear. You watch it.
Okay,
He's
no,
fucking
I wanna
around.
see it. I'ma watch it.
okay,
He was
listen.
trying to take risks.
That's your white privilege talking.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Alright.
and I'm really getting tired of white men just thinking that we should just be caring about the fuck you think. Okay,
No.
you don't know what it's like to be oppressed.
No, I think
Okay.
you
That's
cracking me up.
popular speech.
God
you-
damn
that's
it!
the-
That's popular speech.
To
Yeah.
me,
Phil,
the
that's
right
Twitter, nigga.
speech
I
is
know, that's
our
what I'm saying.
speech. The right speech is our speech. What we're saying is, okay, I understand that you took a loss here, Shane, but you kind of deserved it, which is the part that when I say kind of deserved it, it's all like, so you chose to cross the line. At some point, you said, I'm going to go ahead and say the wrong word that I know I'm not supposed to say. For the sake of comedy, I'm going to do it. Well, hey, guess what? Your ancestors fucked that up for you. So now when you do that, you lose because of your ancestors. It's about time that your ancestors fuck some shit up for you because they've been looking out for you for a long ass fucking time. So my mindset is, yes, you should not have to deal with that, especially when you say this world is fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up because y'all niggas was making us pick cotton for free. So now, when you say some stupid
What I gotta
shit,
do with Asians, nigga?
no, what I'm saying is white people don't fuck.
You made us build the railroad for free.
No, they
Hey,
get paid.
hey,
They get reparations.
Asians-
They get
Asians-
reparations still.
Asians know what their cotton picking
don't get it for that.
shit is. They know what they're cotton.
I didn't say they got it for that, so they get reparations still.
Well, also he also was like, that's all good.
Right.
You see the tweet?
He said,
was like, I get it.
I'm a Mad TV guy anyway.
Yeah,
which
that's
I was
hilarious.
Like, I told you that nigga was funny.
That's funny.
Like,
I didn't
He
see
said,
that.
I
didn't
respect
see
the
that.
decision.
That's
I was a Mad TV
hilarious.
guy anyways.
That's funny.
And he actually
Hell.
is a Mad TV guy anyway. Because they be having
They
a
need to
lot
bring that
more
shit- they
ugly
need to bring
people
that back.
on Mad TV, bro.
What a way to go out.
Wait, what is he really look? Is he that ugly, bro?
I just
No, he's
Mad
just a
TV
goofy.
got a lot of.
He look like Harvey Weinstein.
You never
What he
seen
does
him?
look, he look like a creeper.
Let's see. I can probably put
Does he look like the dude that was at the Madden thing?
He looks like he is Madden. Would you say what Madden thing?
Frankie.
Caliendo.
No. The tournament, bro, at the Laugh Factory. The Madden
Shane
thing.
Gillis, right?
Yeah, I got
The
He's about to put a picture up for you so you can see.
all right.
But he kind of looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but
Yeah, like,
Like-
if the Pillsbury Doughboy had a dad bod.
and like somebody poked him in the eye.
Yeah, man, this dude looks like every white comic ever.
It's just a guy, and he's
looks like
really
he needs
not
to be
ugly.
punched in
I
his
just like
racist
calling
fucking
him, You know
face.
why I like calling him ugly? Because I feel like calling him ugly is the same thing he was doing. Whatever he was doing.
I think he is technically ugly.
No, I think
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's not
if you did a
symmetrical.
consensus,
Like if he cut all his hair off, he'd have a dickhead.
He's not.
if you did a full consensus, he is definitely an ugly dude, and I think he knows he's an ugly guy. So
That's how he does.
you
his
don't
comedy.
you don't make these jokes unless you. Tommy Easter told us that he was like, you make these. You got to be funny if you don't look this good. Look, hey, I know how I look. That's what Easter said. That's a Thomas Easter.
I love that you
What?
just quoted Thomas Easter.
But no, Thomas Easter said it. So
My nigga, shout out Thomas Easter, bro.
yeah,
I haven't seen that nigga in a
episode
while.
previous episode of the Fresh J's podcast. But what I'm saying is, what we're saying, and what to me is the voice that should be heard is, look, funny recognize funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. Stop it.
Yeah.
You know, but he was wrong.
It wasn't
And
hateful.
some say he was wrong only because he should have known. Hey, I can't just say whatever I want. I have to
think-
be cognitive.
But did he know he was about to get hired on Saturday Night
No.
fucking live after that?
Why would you ever think you were going to get hired on Saturday night of all places?
Yeah.
I would have never thought I was going to get hired on Saturday Night Live.
So his comments in the past,
The fact that he got fired, he was like,
Yeah, but you
I get
shouldn't.
it.
Okay,
I think he
I
was like,
understand
I
what
get
you're
it.
saying, but you shouldn't not be racist because you might get a job later.
well, that's how other people should think. The
Kevin
Shane
Hart
Gillis
said he
is-
was gonna smash a dollhouse over his son's head and lost the Oscar job.
But at the same time, you shouldn't. I mean, yeah, but you shouldn't not.
But he
be
Dave
wasn't-
Chappelle
just
says
like,
faggot every
but-
chance he gets.
but as Jonathan Thomas just said
it is
too,
the
right?
F word.
But
You motherfucker.
A bundle of sticks.
It's funny how we look at stuff. We're like, oh, you said it. I didn't. Hey, that
you
was
said that
Jonathan
shit.
Thomas.
That was not me, bro.
That
I'm
wasn't
in here with a
me.
bunch of Tekashis.
No, I'm saying it now. If they be like, who said it? I was like, I never heard that on the First Days podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was I there? Did I sign on yet? Because if I didn't,
I don't
sign
think
on,
I don't even think I met Jonathan till I believe it was 2021.
Do you know what's crazy is this kind of word came out that they wanted to hire somebody that had more of a conservative appeal because of how
That's
hardcore
what I
liberal
heard.
they're.
Yeah.
It's so funny that they got into that actually is so conservative
fit that,
appeal that
yeah.
he was like
That's
actually
funny.
racist on a podcast 2 years ago. It's like, dude, this is what you literally just said. This is what you're trying to hire.
Right.
You know what I mean?
True.
That's what I was hearing. Some people have said that SNL, which I also believe for sure, they knew about all this stuff before they hired him.
Yeah.
And then some people are saying that they hired him so that they could get the publicity.
Oh,
And then
Does SNL
hopefully
really
the-
need publicity?
Yes,
kinda.
they're kind of trash. Like, come on, Saturdays at 11:30. Think about it,
Is
bro.
SNL getting cut anytime soon?
No, they bought
No.
that slut.
Right,
So what do
But-
we need publicity for?
but they haven't had a dope show for quite some time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you know that the money's coming in, you really got to worry about making.
They
a
just
dope
want
show.
people to be there for that Eddie Murphy episode. I think that was all the setup. They want to make sure people come
He
back.
gonna go
for
there and he gonna get fucking canceled for some shit he say
Yeah, but you know
Yeah,
what?
we still gonna watch Dolomite, nigga. So
you know what?
because niggas don't
That's
care
a whatever they call it. The fly.
about
The,
Saturday night.
that's the send off for Eddie Murphy. He gets to
Yeah,
fucking
he can do whatever he want.
he gets to be canceled. He's lived a
Batty.
great life.
Can you cancel a nigga? Like, I think that's the. I think that's the.
The wrap up. Okay.
Yeah, that's the right. Okay.
Uh,
I forgot what I was gonna say. So
when
back
you
to
get
JGreen.
canceled, just
Can you get canceled as like a nigga that doesn't care about this shit?
no, you can't.
Like, cause I'm pretty sure Eddie Murphy does not like give a whole fuck about any of that shit.
He canceled himself for
Like
30 years.
You feel me? Like I'm pretty
why
sure
would
like
he concern himself?
it's like he popped his head out and was like, "Oh, so y'all don't." All right, fuck it.
I think that's where he's at. I honestly feel like this is a send off. Like either I'm gonna retire, or I'm just gonna
go out.
I'm gonna go. I feel like Chappelle's doing the same thing. Like, hey, I'm gonna just burn my bridges. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what I have to say, and if this ends my career, which he basically say, you clicked on my face, motherfucker. So, click on our faces. This is the Fresh J's podcast.
J's.
I'm Jay Green.
Jonathan Tumblin.
Ladies, this is Barry Jones, and I'm signing off.
Shout out to Third Wheel.
Unfunny Production Studios.
Yup.
Did I say that right?
Fresh J's Comedy.
Kinda.
We're
At
doing
Fresh
third
J's.
wheel now. We switched it up.
Oh.
That's Third Wheel.
Yeah,
Third wheel, bruh.
But we appreciate it.
My bad.
Yeah.
Third wheel.
Pulling
No
bitches on
unfunny.
the tricycle.
Nothing's unfunny over here.
Fresh J's.
We outta here.